Before we begin, please do remember this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because you are not the ugly stepsister. Please do not force that shoe onto your foot.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're all here. Today I have a mystery pick a crystal reading for you, which means every option has a different question, and all I want you to do is focus on the crystal that you feel the most drawn to, and then you will head to your reading with your individual question with insight that you need to receive today. Okay, now you have chosen your crystal. I will see you all at your reading. Hi there, option number one. Those of you who chose the bloodstone, this is going to be your reading, and your question that was randomly picked for you was, what's manifesting for you now? So I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into the crystal that you chose, because I'm finding that crystals are really connecting to the readings recently, or I'm feeling very connected to crystals. So I want to give you a bit of insight into the meaning behind the crystal, and maybe you want to go pick some up for yourself, or maybe you have some and you want to work with it, whatever it may be. So the bloodstone crystal offers strength. It inspires mental determination and courage. It is a powerful healing stone that helps remove negative energy. It encourages vitality and promotes energy of the mind and soul. This stone is associated with the earth, the root chakra, and the sign of Aries. It is also considered a protective and powerful crystal for Pisces, as it is great for boosting their inner strength and stability. So maybe you have some of these placements, or you've been needing to work on more grounding, more root chakra energy, something like that. But let's get into the reading that I have for you today. So as I come into your energy option number one, I'm not sure if this is going to be part of what is manifesting for you, or if it's just the energy you're in right now. But I feel torn between two options or different avenues. I feel that both options will get you to the place that you want to be, but just in different ways. Although there is one option that appears more colourful, perhaps it has more twists and potential detours than the other. And the other one seems more clear cut and, I heard, honest, which is a weird description, but take it as it resonates. It just feels more straightforward, or there's less colourfulness to it. I don't know. Yeah. That's how I feel when I tap into your energy anyway. And so before I even begin to pull your cards, I have this kind of inner knowing that what is manifesting for you in your reality right now is going to be exactly what you have been wanting and asking for. Although the process of getting there feels unconventional in some way. Maybe, like I mentioned earlier, you've actually already chosen the path, and you've started up on the path already, and you've kind of been on this colorful journey with the twists and turns and the detours and different bits and bobs going on that you didn't really expect on this way to getting to your manifestation. But I do feel that you are about to arrive at your desired destination for now. Obviously, we're always growing, we're always learning, and our goals always shift and change. But the things that you have been asking for up till now, I feel that you are going to arrive in that place pretty shortly. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing the film Zootopia in my mind's eye, especially the scene. I think it's from Zootopia, or maybe I'm just making this up, but it's when the bunny, she comes from like a smaller countryside town, whatever it may be, and she arrives in the colorful city. There's a lot going on. There's all different types of animals, and it's kind of chaotic. And it also, even though she wants to be there and she's been wanting this for her life, the journey of how she arrives at her desired destination has a lot of unexpected twists and turns. But the thing is, it all becomes worth it in the end because she does get there. And she does get the respect and the position of the she works as like a police person or something, police bunny, if you will. But she does get to the place that she wants to be in. So I feel like that goes for your journey where there is a couple of like different twists and turns. There are things, detours, if you will, that you're not really expecting, but it's still going to take you to the same place. So if you're someone who's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have chose that option, and because like, you haven't got where you wanted to be in the time frame that maybe you thought you would be there, or you thought you would get there, then I guess this is a reassurance that you will get there and it is coming in for you. And even though you maybe took the more colorful path, it doesn't mean it was the wrong path. And there was just as much, I don't know, I feel like even more there was things that you needed from that path. So it was all worth it, basically. It will all be worth it in the end. But yeah, let's get into these cards now. So the first thing that I see that is manifesting for you is stability. Because you have the Four of Swords here and the Four of Wands. And the energy of the number 4 is one of like strong foundations, stability. And I feel this will be particularly welcomed after the kind of chaotic adventure that you have likely been embarking on. I see that you might find yourself in a resting phase right now with not much going on, or at least even if there is outside noise, I feel that your internal world is at peace, or you're able to find peace within. What is manifesting for you right now is partnership, whether that is in career, your romantic realm, or a platonic partnership. I do feel compelled to say that you will be seeing positive shifts in all areas of your life. It doesn't just feel like one area. So even when it comes to that partnership, you may be getting a business collaborations and romantic interests if you don't have one right now. And from new friendships. So it feels like it's really just a 360 area, like a complete overall newness coming in for you. And the energy here is one of like harmony and fulfillment, especially in your emotional world with the 10 of Cups here. So you will definitely be feeling emotionally fulfilled in this manifestation, in this new reality that is coming in for you. There is also a message here about experiencing a pause before the manifestation comes in. And I feel that this will be a time of rest and reflection before things to start to come in and get moving again. Since there are no action cards here, I feel that you are coming into a state of receiving. Like there feels like there is nothing that you need to do but sit back and everything you have been wanting will come towards you. I mean, yes, of course you have to do. I mean, to me, you feel like someone who is quite action orientated anyway. Maybe you can step into your masculine energy quite easily. So even though you may be taking action still, for example, you want to get a better position in your job or something like that, it's like, yeah, you're still going to be working at your job, but you don't need to be putting in any extra effort at this point in order to get the position that you're desiring. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting when it comes to you guys. Like, yeah, you'll be putting in a certain amount of effort or work, but it's not overexerting yourself because it's already on its way to you. It's already yours, basically. There is also an energy here of completion with this. There's a wild card that came out as a clarifier for you guys. And it's like everything you could have wanted is coming to you now. And I don't know how old you are, but this feels like the energy of like very Saturnian. It's that reward that Saturn gives you after putting in the hard work. And I do feel a little bit wary of like gassing up the blessings a bit too much, like, because I look at your spread and I just feel positivity and I feel so much coming in for you. For you guys, you may not even believe that so many areas of your life could change in such a short amount of time, and also so, well, yeah, short amount of time, so quickly. But yeah, how many areas of your life can change at this time? But I do believe that, and yes, of course, life is not without its difficulties, even when we do have what we wanted. But I believe that even in those difficult moments, you'll be finding ways to ground yourself and you'll be continuing to find peace within. So even when your life feels a bit more chaotic, even when things may not always work out as you hoped it would, just as life happens, with the kind of tools that you've taken from your previous experiences, this colorful journey that you've been on, you're really going to be able to ground yourself so much quicker. You're going to be able to overcome these challenges and work through these challenges as they arise. Also, if you felt isolated or shut off from the world, this may even be for some of you like a lack of physical touch. So maybe you haven't been, obviously, if that's something you like, but maybe you haven't been dating, or you just been in a kind of like an isolation period. Maybe you don't live around family or friends, or maybe those people just are not tactile people. Then I feel like these things are coming back in for you, and you're going to be receiving a lot more balance in that area where you are socializing, but also spending time with yourself and with your own inner world, and, nurturing that. So if you have been in one extreme, I find that you're going to be coming into a lot more balance in this area again. And finally, the guidance for you is, as you come into this new reality, to remain open minded, adaptable, and humble. Many of you may be stepping into leadership roles into this. Many of you are stepping into leadership roles in this new chapter, and will likely be sharing your wisdom from the past, from this journey that you've been on. So, this humbleness is really going to be important as you step into this new reality. I would also say it's important that you embrace this place of stillness that you are in right now, and work on opening your heart to new connections. So, those of you who chose the bloodstone crystal, that is everything that I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up and let me know by commenting down below how it resonated with you. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye. Hi, option number 2. Those of you who chose the Numbnite crystal. I might have trouble saying that, so apologies for that. But the question that was randomly selected for you is, what will you be known for? So I'm finding that crystals that I'm choosing, or I'm feeling very connected to crystals these days and their meaning and how it's kind of intertwines with the reading. So I do want to give you a bit of insight into the crystal that was chosen for you today, in case you want to pick some up, or maybe you want to work with the crystal in your own time, or whatever it may be. So the Numbnite crystal can provide strength in times of darkness. It gives you the insight to understand your past mistakes, as well as the courage to face them. Numbnite also aids your intuition and helps align your thoughts with your future plans. All right, let's get into the cards that I have for you today. So I really feel like you'll be known for your ability to overcome challenges. You're likely someone who transforms a lot. You've gone through a lot of transformations in your life, Or maybe you're just vocal about your personal growth journey. To be honest, I feel even if you're not very open or honest about your personal growth journey, especially if it's like you don't really speak about it on social media or anything like that, then I feel like people admire your willingness to shift your perspective and get out of unfavorable situations. Some of you may have even been bullied when you were younger, and or you may even be going through something like that right now. Or maybe you just looked really different to a point where people are interested in how you have changed and want to know what you did to get where you are. However, because of these difficult situations, I feel you are likely someone who chooses to protect their energy now. So, unless you publicly speak about your transformation, it's probably only the people that are closest to you that know what you have been through to get where you are now. And in that way, you kind of inspire those people. You'll also be known for your ability to move on and move up, whether that's quitting a job and finding a better one, getting into a better relationship, or making more money. You're always seen as someone who is constantly improving. Whatever it is, you have a knack for turning coal into diamonds. You see the treasure and potential where others don't, which means you are always creating new opportunities for yourself, whatever the circumstances may be. You are someone who is capable of changing your luck simply by seeing the bigger picture and seeing past the potential limitations. Maybe you have strong Neptune influence in your chart, Pisces, or maybe Sagittarius placements, because it appears you are capable of inviting a level of delusion into your life and optimism around your circumstances. And this leads to a stable and fulfilling future for yourself. Like I slightly touched on earlier, you will be known as someone who is protective of their peace. You know how to set healthy boundaries, and even if you are in public spaces, for example, you're a celebrity, you may be a political leader or social media personality, whatever it may be, if you are more public, in the public eye, I guess you would say, people will see you as someone who has a strong inner circle and as someone who isn't afraid to cut off people who no longer serve them. You'll also be known as someone who is very wise and has a lot of useful knowledge to share. Even if you end up in a position that is of great influence, people will know you as someone who is humble. And this energy really reminds me of Beyonce because she's very respected for her craft. She has really strong boundaries and she doesn't overshare about her public life unless it serves her. So, for example, through her music. And as it comes out through her music, it also leads to empower and inspire others as well. Also, she's kind of known for being very humble in her interactions with others. You know, she will talk to and collaborate with artists who are newer or don't have as much reach as her. For example, I actually saw her, she's promoting her new hair care line or hair brand, and she's invited a lot of influencers. And I feel like the kind of influencer world can sometimes be, what's the word? I can't even think what the word is. Like, can sometimes be thought of as not important, or those people can be quite. Oh, why is my mind blank? You know, let's say, okay, so Beyonce would be like called an A-list celebrity, right? And maybe an influencer would be like a the EC list celebrity, whatever it would be, depending on the influencer, obviously. But she invited, from what I could see anyway on social media, she invited a load of influencers to the event, and also different ones of different levels of influence, as in different level number of followers. So she wasn't only inviting like the ones with like millions and millions of followers, but like, you know, there was a range of different kind of people in there. And she was also at the event. She was with, like, you know, she was in the mix of it. She was socializing with these people to a certain degree, obviously. But, you know, there was a certain kind of humbleness that comes from doing that. And I feel like that's how you will be seen, and that's what you will be known for in whatever you do as well. You're not afraid to be in the mix, basically, even though you are protective of your peace still. So there is that kind of duality to you. But yeah, I thought that's all that I have for you guys for what you will be known for. Option number 2. Hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did and you find that it resonated with you, maybe you've seen some of these signs in your life already, let me know by commenting down below. If you want to see more from me, I post mostly spiritual and lifestyle content, and you can subscribe down below. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye. Hi there, option number 3. Those of you who chose the Merlinite crystal, it's also known as the dendritic opal. But the question that was randomly selected for you, your mystery question, is what is happening in this connection? So feel free to set the intention of the connection that you want to delve into. I feel like the reading kind of took more of a romantic turn, but obviously you can adapt it to whatever connection that you feel you want to know a bit more about. But I am going to start off by giving you a bit of insight into the crystal that you chose today, because I have been finding I'm feeling very connected to crystals at this time, and their meaning really intertwines with the reading. And also, maybe you want to pick some up, maybe you want to work with it in your own time, whatever it may be. But the Melanite, also known as the dendritic opal, helps you to look within yourself and gain a higher understanding of your purpose. This crystal can help connect you to all 4 main elements: air, water, earth, and fire. It is a stone of ancient knowledge and helps you to master yourself and the world around you. Okay, let's get into your cards now. At present, I feel that there is some hesitancy present in this connection. Your feelings and perspective your feelings and perspective about the connection are not clear. So maybe you find that they change a lot of the time, you know, opposed to being something very solid and stable. So maybe one minute you're like, yes, I'm for this connection. Another minute you're like, no, I do not want this connection. There feels like there's a lack of stability when it comes to how you feel and see the connection. But what is currently happening in this connection is a pause. So it feels like a timeout or a breather. I feel like you both know that there is some level of love or emotional closeness between you, but you aren't actively sharing that or participating in it right now. And I'm hearing the song Jill Scott by Alicia Keys and Jill Scott. So maybe you want to give that a listen and meditate on it and consider what kind of thoughts or feelings come up for you. When I look at your feelings towards the connection at this time, they come from a place of someone who has experienced a lot of challenge or hardship with this person. For you, you may see this connection as being done, or there is at least a desire to be free from the painful parts of this connection. You also see it as something that is challenging. So from your perspective, there's not a solid foundation when it comes to this connection. So it may feel a bit fickle, like it could easily come undone with just one tug. Like I'm seeing a thread and like you tugging it and the whole thing coming unraveled. There is something both alluring and dangerous about this connection to you. Like I hear the words playing with fire. So the person you're inquiring about may not be one that has invoked a sense of assurance in you. Maybe they have hurt you in the past or they've let you down, so you feel like you can't really trust this person, yet you still feel emotionally connected to them. On their side of things, they see this connection as one where a new beginning is available. They definitely have deep feelings for you, but it feels like something they're just making sense of or connecting to because it does feel new for them. Maybe these are emotions that they've been suppressing, you know. Maybe they maybe you liked this person before they actually liked you. Even if this is like a friendship or a family member, maybe you felt a level of emotional closeness or fondness towards them before they were spiritually open enough or in tune to notice the energy and return it back to you. I also see that your feelings for this person come from a higher perspective. Whilst you have deep feelings for this person, they are grounded in reality. So, for example, where this person may not have given you the evidence where you can be like, yes, I can rely on this person, I can trust this person. It's like you kind of know within yourself, yes, I might like this person or have feelings for them, but because they have not shown this to me in the 3D, I'm not putting effort into this connection, for example. So there is that groundedness as well to how you feel about this person. You may find that you connect to this person telepathically or you talk to their higher self more than their 3D self. And I see that your focus is overall on you, although there is like this inner knowing that things will play out in divine timing. And your person's feelings for you are ones that they're keeping to themselves at this time. For many of them, of the people that you're connecting to, for many, I feel that they are still trying to make sense of it through their personal spiritual journey, just as you may have previously as well. Whilst you may be someone who can understand spiritual concepts more quickly and then ground them into the 3D, I feel like your person tries to make sense of them through intellect first, and then they will turn to the spiritual when things don't make sense, which is why they seem like they're only now coming into an understanding of their deeper feelings and desires when it comes to you. I do see that both of you in this connection are focusing on yourself right now. And this connection is really about building a deeper understanding of yourself. So, in that sense, you are both on the right track, you know? Whether you want things to come together or move apart in the 3D, your guidance is to remain patient, as you likely have been doing. Lean into your own inner standing, as you are very connected to higher wisdom, and keep advocating for yourself. You know, put your self-love and respect first. I feel that for many of you, so long as you're using discernment, this connection will come together in due time. I feel that for many of you who are wanting this connection too, it will come together in due time. So just don't force it and stand in your power as the lessons and energies continue to unfold. So that is everything that I have for you. Option number 3, that is what is happening in your connection at this time. If you enjoyed the reading and it resonated with you, please give the video a thumbs up and let me know by commenting down below. If you want to see more from me, I post mostly spiritual and lifestyle content, and you can subscribe down below, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye! Hi there, those of you who chose option number 4 with the Brocade Jasper, if I'm saying that right. Your randomly picked question was a message of encouragement. I'm going to start off by giving you some insight into the crystal that you chose, because I've been finding that I've been very drawn to crystals at the moment, and the meaning behind them really resonates with the reading as well. So, Brocade crystal can increase your own personal energy and personal power. It increases vitality and can help you to bounce back after experiencing a crisis or dealing with conflict. It also exudes calming and nurturing energy that can give you the strength to face your problems. So maybe you want to get some Jasper, Brocade Jasper in your life, or maybe you have some and want to work with it. Okay, for your cards now, I will say your reading is a lot shorter than the others, so apologies, but hopefully just as potent. or But for your cards now, I really see 2 things here. The first is you reflecting on the past, and this could be you looking into childhood wounds or past experiences or past relationships, even. And the second is financial instability, or even if it's not finances specifically, it's a feeling of not having enough to support yourself. And I mean, these pain points could definitely be sorry, not pain points. And I mean, these points could definitely be intertwined for some of you. And I mean, these points could definitely be intertwined for some of you. But your message of encouragement is, it felt like it came from your personal spirit guides or even your higher self, whoever you mainly connect to. But the message that came through is, I know you've been struggling and are not sure on the way out of this difficulty you are facing right now. But clarity in the form of inspiration will be coming to you to help you out. Everything is going to work out okay. And all the things you have been stressing about, you will gain some perspective of soon. In your cards, I see the King of Swords sitting high up on a mountain, and I envision him looking through the clouds. So if things appear confusing or there appears that there is no way out of your situation, you'll be seeing things clearly soon. And I feel that this insight will come to you suddenly and unexpected, so don't try to force it. You have been through the worst of it and are coming out the other side. Not unscathed, but more resilient and empowered than before. I see that there is the potential for romance to blossom too, or if you're already in a relationship, this looks like new loving friendships coming in for you. With this new inspiration, I see your financial circumstances improving too. For some of you, this will be incoming tribe or partnerships that aid you on this journey. However, it will be down to you to entrust your intuition and decide whether this person coming in will serve you in the long run. You are closing out and moving on from this chapter now. This next chapter is one of peace. Whatever you move towards now will serve you well and produce favorable results. It is time to let go of the past, stop looking for the trick or the reason behind what is happening, and allow what has to be. And allow what has been to be. So you can step into this bright new future. That is everything that I have for you, option number 4. That is the message of encouragement that you received today. That is coming in for you today. If you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know by commenting down below. If you want to see more from me, I post mostly spiritual and lifestyle content, and you can subscribe down below, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!